doing well. So in this video we're going to focus on how to send push notification in React Native using Firebase. So there are a couple of ways to send the push notification. I'm gonna show you a couple of things, a couple of types, how you can send notification, like how you can manage that, how you can pass data through notification, something like that. So we are using the previous application we used for Notify, and if you haven't watched that video, go and watch how to use Notify to manage push notification, and it's like the most easiest things to implement right now, and it will solve every problem that you have faced using push notification, like notification is not coming, notification is not showing properly, or something, like any issue you faced in previous packages you used. So it will solve everything using this Notify package. And if you don't know, and for that to send notification, you need to add your project to Firebase. So if you don't know how to add your project to Firebase, please refer to the chat list, chat app playlist. You can find out how to add your project to Firebase. And yeah, so that's, and if the previous implementation, if you click on display notification, so we can see the notification over here. And also we are going to implement the heads up notification as well as the notification handling, and we are going to also implement a topic notification as well. So both of the things are required for several, you can say both of the things are required for several implementation based on the requirement what we're going to do. So everything is required, and the most common one is to normally send push notification. Okay, so we are using the same thing. So for first, what you need to do, you need to get a token. You need to get a FCM token, a valid FCM token to send the push notification. So in order to send the notification in a specific device, each device when they are install your application, they will have a unique FCM token. Based on the token, we are going to send the notification. So what you need to do to get the token, here is the Firebase documentation of React Native Firebase. So we need to go to the cloud messaging, and you can go to the server integration. Here we can find how we can get the token. So here you can see this is the way to get the token. So we just need to copy this thing, and let me make it a bit bigger so it will easy for everyone to read properly. Yeah, so let me, okay, so this is for request permission. We can simply say it here, get FCM token, and we can call the function and paste it, and instead of return we're going to simply do a console to see whether we are getting the token or not. Yeah, that's all we need to do. And if we go to the console right now, we can see we have a token. Okay, so we have the token right now. So in your application, when you're implementing this, you might need to store this token in the server in order to send push notification when there is something change in the back, something is happened on the back end, or something you want to notify the user. So you need to store the token in the server so that you can simply send notification from the server. Yeah, so now we have the token, and we're going to call an API, and using that API you can simply send push notification. So I already have that API in the Postman. I also shared that inside in the description as well. So you need to call this API fcm.googleapis.com/fcm/send. So you need to call this API, and what are the things you need to pass when trying to call this API? First, come to the header. First, you need to pass content type application/JSON, And second thing you need to pass is authorization. And authorization, you need to pass key, you need to enter key, then equals to, and then you need to pass the server key. And where you can get the server key, for that you need to come to the Firebase. So you need to come to the Firebase. Inside the Firebase, then you can simply click on project setting, and then you need to find the project that you are working on. So I'm using this project, and this one is for the chat application. So push notification, then you need to come to cloud messaging, and in cloud messaging you can find something called server key. So we need this one to send push notification. So let me copy that, and we already pasted that, so let me paste that one more time. Yeah, so we pasted it. So now we have the key, we are passing the authorization. And what you need to pass in the body, so in the body you need to pass it as a raw in JSON. Then we just need to pass these two simple things. One is to, and another one is notification. And this data thing is required when you're trying to send some data through the notification. That means when someone clicks on notification, you want to navigate to the application, or you want to call something in the application, you want to do some stuff based on notification click. So then you might need to pass the data in the object. You can pass whatever you want. So we're going to focus on so when you are going to implement the handle notification clicks, so we're going to focus on that more, because you need to pass data to handle notification and navigate from one screen to a different screen. Okay, so right now if you then we have a notification object, and we have body and title. We are passing simply a body and a title, and you can pass a couple of things more, like let's say piracy, vibration, and other stuff. I guess we don't need that, because since we're using notify, and I guess you will all use the same format for all type of notification. That means if you want to like vibrate your device when you receive a notification, I guess so you want to do that for every notification, so no need to pass that from over here and get that and do that. Okay, so we have that, and if you click on send right now, it will say failure 1, because we need to pass a, in the two parameter we need to pass a token, because we are sending to a specific device. So it will it can only send to a single device. So for that you need a token to be here. You need a token to send the notification. So we have the token in the console for this particular device, and let me show you. There is nothing in the notification bar, so we don't have a notification for now. After pasting over here, so we are passing the token over here. Now if I click on send, we see success 1. That means notification is sent, and this is the message ID. And if we come over to here, the body was, this is a FCM notification message, FCM message from Postman. And if we check the notification, we can find FCM message from Postman. This is an FCM notification message. So we are successfully getting the notification from Postman. Yeah, so there are couple of different ways. This is one way to do that, and there are other ways. There are other ways as well. So you can come to this cloud messaging. Inside that you have server integration. So if you want to send notification from the backend server, let's say Node.js server, we have a example for Node.js over here in the Firebase documentation. So for the Node.js, you need to install Firebase admin, and using this package you can simply send notification. Yeah, so for that you can simply see the implementation over here, and I was mentioning about the other parameters. Let's say piracy high and content available true, this kind of thing you can pass from notification as well. And this is one way to send the notification and send to device. And this you can see owners dot token. So here it's taking an object, sorry, taking an array to send the device. We will come to that part as well in that particular API that we used. So this is one way to do Firebase admin. You can install that in backend Node.js server and use to send notification. So there are a couple of ways you can see. This is the topic notification. We will come to that in next videos as well. So there are this way to send notification using the admin as well, Firebase admin. You can see, you can go through the you can go through the documentation, and you can play with around and see all the full documents over here. What are the parameters you can pass, what are the possible ways to do that. And another thing is that we have a link over here. I will also share the link for the Postman APIs for Firebase notification. So if you can see over here, send notification specific, and also it's mentioned over here. Let me find that. It says something called REST API for notification. Let me find that. Yeah, this one is also using the Firebase admin. Send multi-class token. You need to pass the array of token and notification. Inside that we have title, body. You can also pass image as an URL. Yeah, this one. So via REST API. So there is a different. This one is a different API. So you need the same API. The domain is same, facebook.com. The projects and the project name and the message and the send. So I tried to implement this, but I'm not able to, because this authorization needs a auth2 token. So I'm really not able to find where to get the auth2 token. I tried a couple of times. I tried a couple of ways. I'm not able to do that. If someone knows how to get this auth2 token, please mention your answer in the comment section. That I'm really grateful to you, because I'm tried. I wasted a couple of times, like couple of hours in this, but I'm still not able to find the auth2 token. How we can do get the auth2 token? We can do that by using, if you're using Google sign-in, so we can get a auth2 token, but we are not going to do the Google sign-in, because we are not want to, because we just want to send a notification. So I don't know if there's any possible and easiest way that I missed, but if someone knows how to get the auth2 token, please let me know. Yeah, so we can use this API as well if you know how to get the auth2 token and send them. And this one is the payload you need to pass, and you can simply receive, you will receive the notification. Yeah, so there are a couple of ways, and something it's mentioned over here as well, the same thing that we used. And now come to the, so yeah, so in this way we can simply send a notification. And let me send a notification, Postman 2, let's say Postman 2. We have success 1. Yeah, so now we can simply send a notification to a specific device. Now what happened, you want to send notification, let's say to 10 device. So you don't want to go through the you can want to call the API in a loop, right? Because otherwise it will be hard for you to calling inside a loop maybe 10 times, maybe 100 times to send notification to a specific device. It's pretty hard to do. So you can simply do, you can, instead of this 2, you need to change the parameter to register token, and then instead of a string you need to pass an array of token. So you need to just pass the array of token, and it will simply send the notification to the token that you mentioned inside the array. And also, if you want to implement this inside your application, inside this application, let me show you that as well. So you can simply come to the Postman and click on this particular icon, and based on the drop down you selected, you can simply select which one do you want the format. So we will want the fetch. There is also for Carl, PHP, Node.js, lots of things are there. So we want the fetch. You can also check XHR as well if you want to. So you are going to use fetch, and you can simply see the whole code that we used over here. So you can simply copy that, and we can create a file. Let's say notification service, and we can mention a function send single device notification. Sorry, and you can simply paste over here. It's getting too much big. Let me more little bit. Okay, so we have a function called send single device notification, and we can export that. As well. So we have a function. So if we call this function, and so it will send a notification. But if you are implementing this inside the application, so there are a couple of things you can optimize. First, you need to store this server key inside a separate file, let's say constant file. You can do that. And for the title, body, and the token, so you can simply get a data. When you are calling this particular function, you need to pass that pass this thing, body, title to, and simply call the function, because if you are implementing this inside your application, so you might call it from different screens. So you need to pass that data from that particular screen, so you can use that multiple times like a component. So if we want to, so let's use this particular you can say use this particular button. So if we define this function, and what we need to call, we need to call notification service dot send single device notification. Yeah, so a single device notification we can call, and if we save that, also need to save that as well. And if we click on this particular button, so we should receive a notification. Everything is right. Yeah, we did receive a notification, this one. And for the dynamic things, what I was explaining is that you can simply make an object over here. Let's say notification data, and you can simply make an object. Let's say title, and let's pass body, and we need to pass token. And for the token, we have the token over here. We can simply use this token, and when we are implementing that, you're obviously going to store that inside a state, but I'm not going to do that for now. And we can simply pass the object from to here, and inside this function now, and we're receiving a data, and then inside this notification body, we can simply call data dot body. We can simply call this data dot title, and we can simply say data dot token. So now if if we use this in a different file as well, so we can simply change this 3 parameter. I can simply use a single function to send notification. Now if you click on send notification, we will receive a notification, first notification, notification body. So everything seems to be working. Now come to the, if you wish to send multiple notification to a multiple device in a single time. So for that, what we need to do? So for that, we don't need to change much. We just need to change this to registration underscore IDs, and instead of a string, we need to pass as an array. So if you want to use, let's say you wish to send to 10 device, so you need to pass 10 device token used by, let's say, by separating by comma. So in this way you can simply send that to multiple device. Now if you click on send, we got a success one, and we can see also, you can see the message notification over here. And if you wish to do that in here as well, so you can simply copy this thing and make a different function, send multi-device notification, and instead of 2 you need to pass registration IDs, and instead of, okay, and we also going to pass that array from that particular screen. So we need to, yeah, we define that as well. And if we wish to call it from here, we can simply copy this function and use this over here, and need to change this send multi-device notification, and we can still keep the title and the body as well, but instead of passing token in a string, we need to change that to a array. So now if we click on send multi-device notification, we're supposed to get, let me change the title a bit. So in that case, you can simply understand, if we click on send multi-device notification, we have first multi-device notification body, and if you click on send notification, we have first notification body. So in this way we can, if you are passing by this and passing as an array, so we can simply send a notification to multiple device in a single time. And if we wish to send that to a lot of devices, so we can use different things. So we're going to come to that in the next video. Yeah, so for that, if you wish to send notification, you can do this kind of process, and I will also attach the GitHub project link in the description as well. Yeah, so that's the way to send notification. And in the using the Postman, if you are using different kind of backend, let's say you are using PHP or something different, so you can simply find the particular type in the Postman, and let's say we want to use PHP, so we can simply find this piece of code using curl and use that in PHP backend. So yeah, so you can simply send notification by using these methods. And if you have any question, please put that in the description. I will try to answer that in the earliest. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please give it a like, share your thoughts in the comment section, and let me know the next video topic in the comment section. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.